finish that one off, did I? No, I didn't. I don't remember what this one is about. Mm. Ooh, where'd it go? Logan is in the house. Hello, Logan. Welcome. Awesome. Logan is in the house. How you doing, Logan? Live show. Oh, Charles. Hello, Charles. Hello, Piano Man. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for remembering that. How you doing, Charles? Serpent is in the house. Logan's in the house. Got 2 A's on my ASL final. All right, 2 A's. Look at that. Shane, what's up, Shane? How you doing, Shane? Shoot, look at that. All my guys is coming in. That's awesome. Appreciate all you guys coming in. Appreciate you. Yes, I do. I gotta put a description in later. Yes, so how's everybody doing? My goodness, come on. I got 4 of you guys in here. Let's hit the thumbs up right quick. Let's hit some thumbs up right quick. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you guys. You know? Yes. I feel like I got hit by a bus, so I'm staying in bed. What happened to you, Shane? What the heck? What happened to you, man? Woo. That sounds awful. Charles, I won't forget that ever. The great Heaven Dead Quiet. Sometimes it's near the nice to hear the orchestra. Oh, from talent fresh off the keys from the art. Well, thank you there, dude. Thank you, Charles. Thank you. Yeah, I sat there earlier today and I did a quick little video. I didn't post it or anything. I just did the video because I liked what I played. And that's like, okay, I want to hear that again. And you know what? That's the thing about when I do things like that. I have to like, if I like what I play, I gotta just record it because I won't hear it again because I won't be able to play it the same way. And that's what makes this so strange to not to be able to play it again when I liked it. Because I won't be able to play it the same way. Whoops. Okay, there we go. I probably ate something weird I found. Oh, no, you eating food off the street? Woo! Okay. But yeah, Charles, that's my thing. If I feel like I really feel like I'm going to get into it when I sit down to play, I have to record it, or else I'll never hear it again. And it could be the greatest piece ever. That's what makes it real. The way the greats did it. Yeah. You know, and that's funny why you said the greats did it, but they had to, can you imagine? They had to sit there and write down every note that they played, every note, this and that, and all they got to do is record it. I wouldn't know what note I played anyway, because I'm not playing by the notes. I think you know what? This makes me really feel good because it's something really cool that you don't hear much. And say, I can't remember the keys. I know. I can't play the keys again. Like I said, that's what I said, okay, if I just feel like I'm gonna go down here and I think I'm gonna sit down here and play something really great, I'm gonna just I got kick it on and just copy it, just let myself look at it. Mozart 101. Because if I don't do it, I'm never going to hear what I just played again. And I can really get into sometimes. Like earlier today, I just was playing and playing. And I said, oh my God, this is sounding so. So I just kept playing, but I was recording me. And I'm like, okay, I'm doing a video of me playing this. And it's like, wow. So that was sweet. Because truthfully, my endings, I don't know. I never could get my endings right for some reason. I don't know when to end. And the thing is, so you know what? Just let it flow. And then Beethoven could hear it all together. He felt the vibrations. So I'm like, I'm just going to play and let the ending come when it comes. Because, a lot of people know, because you know when the ending's coming if it's something that somebody else played. But when you're doing it for yourself, you'll know when it's the right time. Beethoven got pissed when he forgot a chord. See, I don't forget. That's the thing. I don't really play chords. I don't really I play the chord in the chords, but I don't play chords like 3 keys at the same time, 4 keys, 5 keys at the same time. I don't play those, so I don't play chord music, but I play within the chords, I guess. Ricky Parker. What's up, Ricky Parker? Hello. Welcome in, Ricky. Nice to see you. Got 11 people in here. Only got 3 likes. What's up with you guys? Come on, come on, come on. Hit them likes. Why is his head turned like that? Sorry, my robot's head is turned kind of weird right now. It just makes me look, it just looks weird, like he's looking at something else. Connor, can you say, I'm not even going to try and say that. Connor. No, I can't say that. I'm not even going to get here and try and stumble over that, okay? Anybody else out there, if you guys are reading what Connor just put up there, y'all have fun with that, okay? Serpent. I don't know. Did poltergeist turn it? You notice? Look at his head. It caused the light on his chest to turn. I moved him, but I always straighten the lights out. But his head is turned to look like the other way. I might have to go back there and fix that because that might bother me after a while. Oh, goodness. Yes. I'm trying to just figure out something really good to happen. I got a lot of things trying to be bad happening, but I'm trying to figure out all the good stuff that needs to be happening. I'm tired of, like everybody else, we're tired of bad stuff happening. It's time to make something good happen. So I said, why don't I just work on my own good? What's up, Miller? It's like, work on your own good. Always make something good happen. So I gotta remember that. Because you know what? There's always outside bad coming at you constantly. So now it's just, let's start working on making it good. Yeah, I know. What's this? I've tried 5 times. Sounds like something hurling over a toilet. Serpent. That was good, Serpent. That was good. So yeah. But I'm telling you, I did that today. I have a friend that does work for she does my taxes and everything. So we was working out stuff with my taxes. Did you make that robot? Miller, everything behind me I made, Miller. Here, let me show you, Miller. Miller, you're good? You're new? Okay, hold on a second. Let me give you a little tour, Miller. There you go. Yes. This is when you say you can't, but you can. Wait a minute, Miller, I'm not done. I am in a man cave. I'm in my own personal cave on the other side of my living room. And yes, I have a sarcophagus in my house. Everybody should have one, just because. Yes, I made all of it. Everything you see in here, I made. Yes. So see, never say you can't if you haven't tried. All right? That's the way I look at it. If you haven't tried, don't say you can't. I don't use that word. My child does not use that word, can't. And my grandkids don't use that word. If you haven't tried, don't say you can't. Because when you try, you might be successful. So think about it. But yeah, I'm just thinking, I got to stay positive, which I usually do. I don't think I've ever been negative to myself. Even when I get negative stuff, it's like, we got to turn this into a positive. It's like, okay, it's here. What you going to do? Why you going to worry about it? Take care of it. Do what you got to do to take care of it. So I'm like, okay, that works. So tomorrow I got to work. Oh, I took care of one thing already today, and then I'm going to do the other thing tomorrow, and then I think I might do some stuff tonight because let's see. What you're so cool. Well, thank you, Miller. Miller, you got to be able to do that. You can do it too, Miller. Let me just give you a little quickie on this one. That's all made of cardboard, Miller. All made of cardboard. If you go to my channel, you'll see there's videos in there to show you how to make both of those robots. All right? There's videos, there's shorts in there that make both of those robots. Oh, goodness gracious. Whew. So yes, Miller, so go make your robot. All it is cardboard boxes. It just stacks on top of each other. Okay? You can make your own head the way you want to make it. See, mine is totally different. So mine are alien robots. Okay? That's why they look like that. Alien robots. And yes, that's a rocket launcher on his shoulder, and he also has a sword too. Okay, Chris Gonzalez. What's up, Chris Gonzalez? Black men leave our Latinas alone. Date your own women. Oh my gosh, Chris. We don't have to chase after your women, dude. We don't have to chase after them. Oh, shoot. I've never had to chase after one. Dude, it's not our fault. It's not our fault. Oh, Marvel. Marvel, bro. What's up, Marvel? Marvel. Oh, what's up? Let's see. What's your unk? You making robots out of Amazon packages? I could. I forgot. Those, oh no, those are moving boxes. They just turned inside out. I cut them and I turn them inside out, and they're actually moving boxes. Yes. So when you don't have cardboard, you really do. How many people still got moving boxes in their house? You know? Or if you want cardboard, go check out some of the dumpsters behind some of the furniture stores. Furniture stores got huge pieces of cardboard. I'm like, wow. Yeah, awesome. Marble Bro. Oh, shooting. Let's see. Here, Marble. Let me give you the quick tour since you're new too. All I gotta do is for new people. New people want to see that robot. Look at that. He's got a rocket launcher on his shoulder. He's got a sword in his hand. Da, 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 da. And then look at the walls. Looks like I'm in a tomb. Yes, it should, because then look at the walls. Ooh, looks like I also made this too. Yes, it should. Check that out. Everybody should have a sarcophagus in their house, just because. I just think it's just cool. You know what I'm saying? Journey, what's up, Journey? Do they move? No, they do not move yet. I have to have some time to really work on getting them to move. I still want to get them to move, but I have to work on that. You're my teacher from back in the day. Oh, still amazing. Thank you, Journey. Thank you. I can get them to move because I've made one that moved at one time. It actually rolled and went down the sidewalk and rolled down the hallway of the school. Yeah, that robot was kind of cool, but he was way shorter than this guy. He was just a little bit taller than this one. Daniel, happy Monday. Hello, guys. What's up, Daniel? But yes. So everybody, oh, come on. You missed my joke. What, Serpent? I'm sorry, Serpent. I missed your joke, Serpent. Wait a minute. Yeah, I know what that says. I've tried 5 times. Sounds like someone hurling over a toilet. Was that the joke about that word up there? Serpent. Oh, shoot. Do you know that there was a haunting going on about sarcophaguses? Well, maybe that's what's keeping me protected in here. My own personal sarcophagus. Will you eventually get them to talk? If I get them to move, I can get them to talk. Yeah, if I get them to move, I would go through the whole thing and just get them to start doing everything. Okay? No, that one. Uh-oh. Not that one. Okay. I was responding to Chris. Oh. Yo, sorry, Serpent. Uh, Wait a minute. Who just popped in here? Jamie's in here. Jamie, hello, Jamie. How you doing, darling? How's Earl doing? How is Earl doing? Do you ever met Joan Rivers? No, I don't do nothing with Joan Rivers. Joe. Oh, we all good here. Y'all good? Well, good. That's outstanding. Totally outstanding. Oh, goodness gracious. Let me see. Ooh, my neck is hurting. I need a massage. I need a massage. Yes, I do. Whew, I follow you, Unc. Keep it up. Okay, John. Thank you, John. Thank you. Appreciate you. Yes, but make sure I got 14 people, only got 9 thumbs up. What's wrong with that? Yes. What inspires you to build your robots? Because I want one, and then I wanted two. Because I'm going to tell you the whole inspiration of building a robot. I just needed some content for my channel. And I had to come up with something cool. So for the whole month of October, I built this robot, the tall one. That is Hank 1.0. So that was it. Is your road trip soon? Yes, it is, Serpent. It is week after next. Next, I got to go through 2 more weeks, and then I'm on my way. I got to call and make sure they're still okay up there because they haven't called me to let me know because they live in a small space in there. 2 of them living together in a small space. Whew. They are living in a small space because they got all that stuff packed up in that house. Oh my goodness. It's gonna be amazing. Jamie, Utah. Oh, no. Oklahoma, Jamie. Going to Oklahoma. You definitely resemble a smarter. I do not resemble Wilt Chamberlain. Not at all. Ooh-wee. I made your day, Joe. Okay, Joe. Do you know Jafar? Jafar has a parrot, doesn't he? Doesn't Jafar have a parrot that talks too much? Ah, shoot. Whew. So let me see. See, I thought you would be on the road tonight. Oh no, not on the road tonight. I don't go till the 23rd. The 22nd, we're filling up the truck. The 23rd, we are taking off that morning. So yes. Oh, wow, you are really doing a road trip. It's only 14, 15 hours. That's not long. 14, 15 hours. Only thing is, I got old people. I'm taking these 2 old people. And they got to make a lot of stops. You know, Earl says so. Hey, Earl, what's up, Earl? Yeah, see, I'm taking two old people. I'm moving two old people to Oklahoma. I gotta call them old because they gotta do a lot of stops. So got to do all these stops. So they said it's gonna take us 2 days to get there. I'm like, it's only like 15 hours, 13 hours maybe. So they want to make these stops because they got to do a lot of bathroom stops. I'm like, okay. My dad lost power for 5 days during the big winter storm. Survived single digits to low 20s during the process somehow. Woo wee! My goodness gracious. You know what, Serpent? There's some channels on YouTube that you should watch about how you can heat your house in case there's a power outage. And these guys are making these things. I'm going to get me some. Not that I don't think it's going to get cold here anymore after this month. March might not be cold at all. But they made these things out of candles that heat the house. I'm like, what? They heat the house and can light up your house with a candle. Ooh. Let's see. Three space aliens just stole my favorite horse. Oh, Bud. They'll bring him back. He might not have all his parts, Bud, but they'll bring him back. What are you doing out there? Wow. Oh, people know. Why? No, they're just my friends. Well, she's my friend. The woman is my friend. The guy is her new boyfriend. I can't say he's my friend yet. We haven't passed that friendship thing yet. He's just going along for the ride, truthfully. But yeah. Okay. Jamie, okay, I understand it. My road trip in November was a week. Oh, woo, my goodness. Yeah, well, you traveling all the way across country, darling. Yeah, you traveling all the way across country. I'm only traveling. Let's see, one, two, three states. I'm only doing three states. You're doing several states. Yeah, I'm going Arizona, uh, New Mexico, Texas, Oklahoma. Woo, Serpent. Good to know. I suppose I have a ton of candles. Not that I'll ever see a winter storm here. You never know where you might see winter, Serpent. You never know. Just like we didn't think we'd get snow out here in the desert, but we did a couple times. Only for one night. Next morning, it was gone. But we haven't had it this year. This year's been kind of warm. But yeah, Serpent, go look at that. Go look at that video. Um, I think it's just put in there making things. Oh no, making. Wait a minute, I forgot what it's called. How to warm up your house in the winter time with no electricity or something like that. Yeah, no power. And I think it'll bring it up. Sorry about that. Hey, I gotta breathe. Breathe. How much have you had to drink tonight, sir? Cyrus. What's up, Cyrus? I don't drink except water, juice, stuff like that. I don't drink. Let's see. John Banker. See, lots of potty breaks for me. Okay, lots of potty breaks. Well, yeah, I understand. And I'm okay with that because you know what? I'll probably have to stop and go to the bathroom too. You know what I'm saying? What the heck? If they don't stop, but 2 days? 2 days? I don't want to spend 2 days. you know, okay, I'm not gonna say that. I'm okay. I'm okay. Let me drink my water. Oh, all right. Dude, what's up? What's up? Nicknames in the house. What's up, dude? Thank you for coming in. Appreciate you. He loves coffee. I do like coffee, Jamie. I do. About 24 ounces of water and some tea, Cyrus. Yes, I got water here. I haven't had tea today. No, I haven't had tea today. How is desert life? Desert life is just fine. Oh, wait a minute. I found something. How much are you? Okay, don't want to read his note. My grandpa tried to do a cross country, but it was so tired. Let's see, but he was so tired. But he stayed home and went to Wendy's instead. Okay. Arson, what's up? I'm super drunk too. Oh, well, there you go. Oh, man. Doing awful. Got a what? A tetanus shot in my butt today. A t- you got a tetanus shot in your butt? Oh, man. I don't even want to think about that. I haven't had a tetanus shot in so long. Nah, I got to stay from everything now. Now that I've said it, I have complete dinner prep. I've been here. Okay. Huh? You trolling? No, he ain't trolling, dude. He ain't trolling, but he got a tetanus shot. That's okay. I wonder if the old people are going to meet the Sesame Street people. Oh goodness, Henry, stop! I'm making you laugh. Okay, all right. That robot is really bugging me because his head is not working right. I gotta go fix that because it just bugs me seeing it. Hey, dude, why are you off like that? Okay, that's better. Oh yeah. Ah, oh goodness gracious. Wait a minute. It slipped off again. Did that thing move before I turned around? Something is moving my robot. He's probably going to fall any minute. Okay. I was welding and fell on a rusty spike. Oh no, before I knew it, I was getting a tetanus shot in my. Oh no, dude. Woo, woo. Yeah, that's why I stay away from tools for right now. I don't know why. Well, because I really want to build something, but I don't want to build something, I really do, but I really don't want to. Yes, I do. Okay. I know I keep talking about taking this wall unit off the wall, and I haven't done that yet either. Hmm. I have one more task to do tomorrow, but then I have 5 other tasks to do. Oh shoot! I still haven't changed the garbage disposal out. I gotta take the garbage disposal out. Build anyway, Henry. Now I gotta take my garbage disposal and change it out. I should have did that today. It's only gonna take like 20 minutes. Well, when I change the garbage disposal out, since I'll have it out the way, I can change my water filters because I got water filters under the sink for the water coming out of the sink. I'll just change them at the same time. I don't know if I want to do that first thing in the morning or after I get done with other things. It depends. I have to weld hull on my boat, or it will become an artificial reef. Okay, well, welding your hull on your boat. All right, well, all right. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do, you know? Serpent. I had to have a tetanus shot after getting a pallet. Oh, splinter. Oh, I hate them pallet splinters. Shoved in my fingernail. Oh, that's the worst. I think that's the worst place to get a C. Thank you for that, Jewel. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That's the worst place to get a splinter is under your fingernail. Ah. Thankfully. My goodness. Yes, barnacles are not very friendly to both. No barnacles. You got to get in there and scrape all them suckers off of there, dude. Start scraping. Henry, you have reverse osmosis for your water filtration. We don't even have that in our home. Wow, I just went and bought the stuff and put it in myself. You just go buy the stuff and put it in yourself. See, actually, my filters are totally different because the filters that would recommend it, I got better filters and put those in. So it just takes care of my water. I have fresh water. So, yeah. Just, I had to do it. So, yeah, I got to get under the sink and change the filter out, change out the garbage disposal because something happened to my garbage disposal. It doesn't want to work. Thank you, Jamie, for the hearts. Yeah, the garbage disposal doesn't want to work. So I have another garbage disposal. I picked it up for some reason. Don't know why I got it. And I just set it under the sink. So, well, one day I might have to replace this one. So I just happened to have it. So I said, I get to use the garbage disposal now that I just got out of nowhere. I don't even think I paid for it. I think somebody gave it to me because they didn't need it. They didn't need it. It's like almost brand new. So it's all right. I'll just change that one out and put this one in. And then at the same time, I'll change out the filters. So yes. What's up? Meg Man, what the smoothie? What's up, smoothie? I've only came on here a couple of times, and every time I always have the best energy. Okay, well, thank you. Good. This is all about energy. Did he just move again? Because that was straight. Okay, me and this robot's going to fight here in a minute because he keeps moving. He's back the way he was when I went back to the fixing. Oh, Jamie, you're a handyman. Come over here and teach my husband. You know, the thing is, you don't have to be taught. Just do it. It's not that hard. You know, people make things very difficult because first things are, I can't do that. Hire somebody. I can't do that. Hire somebody. The word can't. Remember, I don't use that word. First of all, I'm going to go try and check it out myself. Just like I went up and did my roof. I went up there and recoated my whole roof. That would have cost me, what, $2,000-3,000 to recoat my roof? I just went up there and did it myself for less than $200. Nope, it was $400. So yes, not to disrespect my husband, when you know, you know. But when you know, you know. Jamie! That's funny. Oh, oh my goodness. Oh, I remember those older videos of your channel, Henry. Oh yeah, but I was always doing something. I'm always doing something. Always doing something. My wife was trying to trade me for a Belgian chocolate. But eBay said, we can't sell your spouse. Oh, you talking about my video on the roof? Yeah, my videos on the roof when I did a live up on the roof. Yeah, see? Most people don't, I've got to hire somebody to do that. What? Just go up on the roof and do it. And you know what? I went and checked out my roof the other day, after all the storms and stuff we had and all the rain we had, and it looks just like it's brand new still. I said, this is good. This is gonna last at least 5 years. So I need to put another skylight in. I think I'm gonna put a skylight in my kitchen because I really need a skylight in my kitchen. So I'll probably put a skylight in when I get a chance because a skylight would really lighten up my whole house. Stop feeling her Taco Bell. Stop feeding her Taco Bell, Johnny. Oh my goodness, Serpent, that was a good one. Your let's see. In your experience, what manufacturer makes the most reliable boat engines? I'm not gonna say they're reliable, but I know a lot of people use Yamahas. The Yamaha engine is in a lot of the boats. Okay, yeah, the Yamaha engine is in a lot of the boats, but there's a lot of other diesels for the other type. The larger the diesel ones are, what are they? All I know is Yamaha is one of the ones that's mostly in a lot of the smaller boats. Like the catamarans, they usually have Yamaha engines in them. And I can't say they're the best because I've never had to use one, but I've seen a lot of people that I watch that's out there in the water, they got Yamaha engines. Sorry if there's any kids in here, but there's I guess. Well, that's what a tetanus shot usually does when they pop you in your butt. I remember mine, McDay. My arm felt like I got sucker punched. Doretto, what's up, Doretto? Doretto's in the house. Doretto popped in. Look at that. Doretto's in the house. What's up? We need you safe on the open waters, Henry. I'm going to try and be as safe as I can out there. Bestie's in the house. What? Did Bestie sneak in here too? Bestie's in the house. I miss you, girl. Yes, I do. Woo. Where's your hairline? But don't worry about mine. Oh, goodness. Who is this? Yes, Bestie's in the house. Doretto's in the house. My goodness. To miss you more. Oh, my girl. That's my girl. Oh, that is my girl. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Thank you for coming in. All you guys, thank you for coming in. I appreciate everybody that's coming in here tonight. Hey, pretty lady. Yes. I have been fine. Everything is going crazily cool, but I've realized as you get older, you don't worry about things as much as you used to when you're young. I think that's a plus. You don't worry about all that crap. There's some stuff that's going on, like, I'll take care of it tomorrow. Can't stay long, but had to stop it and show my bestie some love. Thank you, darling. I hug you too. That's my lovely lady right there. Thank you, sweetheart. Whew. Thanks for being here tonight. It's been a really low mental day, honestly. Feeling better now. Oh, Serpent. Hey, dude, anytime. You know it. You know that's what counts. Oh, ready to hit the club tonight, Unc. Make sure your ones. I could tell you a story about those ones. I still might tell you the story about the ones. No worries. All right, darling. I just check and make sure you're okay. All right. You're my bestie. Yes, you are. Serpent, we got you. Yes, Serpent, we got you, dude. You got to feel better in here. So that means I'm going to tell you a little short story since Doretto brought up the ones. And I think I told the story long ago when I was first starting out. I don't know why, but somebody mentioned it. It probably was Doretto. You got to agree, Serpent. He does attract a happy face when Clues live. Oh goodness! All right, Serpent, I got a little story. See if this makes you kind of spark you a little bit. Doretto said, "Hey, you can go to the clubs, you take some ones with you. And we already know what you do with the ones, right? All right. I've never been to a club that I needed ones ever, right? Well, this guy I used to work with, he used to go to this club all the time. I'm like, and he was married. I wasn't married, right? He said, what do you mean you haven't been to one of those places? I said, I've never been to one of those places. He said, well, you want to go tonight? I said, dude, I don't even know what to do at one of those places. He said, just watch me. I'm like, I said, no. He said, you know what? I'll pay for everything. You just go with me. I said, what's your wife going to say? She said, it's okay. I can go. And she knows I'm going to go with you. She knows I'm going to be fine. I said, oh, really? Well, la-dee-da. So I said, all right. So we go to the club. It is a topless club, okay? I just had to throw that in there, right? I go in there. Gotta agree, Serpent. He does it. I go into this club. Never been in a club like this before. It's just around the corner from where we was living in the first place. I seen it, but never went in it. $100 says there's not together. I'll tell you, they're not together. They're not together because of something else, and I'll tell you that too in the story But anyway, yeah. So I go to the club, and we get there. He pays for me to get into the club. We get over there, and I'm like, oh dear, these girls are topless. I do a little look here and there and say, oh, all of them are topless. Just popping in real quick to say hello to everyone. Going to bed. Good night, Marilyn. Thanks for popping in. Thanks for hitting that thumbs up. I appreciate you. You have a great day tomorrow, Marilyn. I hope you have a great day. Hey, sing for them kids tomorrow. Just sing them a song. Hush them up and sing them a song. You know you can do it. Just throw it out there. And they go, oh, she can sing. Oh. Just throw it out there, Marilyn. But back to the club. All right. Are you happy that the Seahawks? Dude, I don't care who won. I don't care who won. I'm not a sports person. But anyway, back to the club. Well, we at the club, and he says, he says, here, I'm gonna give you some ones. So he gave me like $20 in ones. I didn't know this man had a whole pocket full of ones. He pulls out one pocket and he had $20 in ones. In his other pocket, he had $100 in ones, right? I'm like, what are we doing with this? He said, are you for real? I said, I told you I've never been in here like this before. You're a regular consultant at a club. So I didn't indulge the way he did, okay? But first of all right, I hope none of you guys, okay, I'm not saying nothing bad about any of you guys is in here if you did what these guys did, all right? I'm sitting there with my back to the wall, and I got a two-person table. Oh, what is that? Jamie, money for the club. Jamie. Thank you, Jamie. You're awesome, Jamie. But anyway, back to the club. Since I'm telling this story, this club. Okay, I'm sitting over back to the table. And I'm just looking around. I'm right there where I can see the stage. Right, the stage is right in front of me over the guys. All right, I'm looking around all the tables, and they got maybe one woman here, one woman there, one with this guy, one with that guy, and I'm just watching. I'm just sitting there watching. I got three of the girls walking around, and every time they walk by, they look at me, and I look at them and just shake my head and say, and then they come back by again, and then they sort of just come over there and stop. And of course, yes, they're topless. The bottoms, they might as well just had, yeah, they almost gone. I'm like, okay. This is my first experience being in there, okay? I had an experience one time, but there was no topless. But anyway, I'm in there, and I'm like, okay, so, hi. I said, what's going on? He said, how you doing? I said, I'm doing fine. You want something to drink? I said, no, I don't drink. I said, no, I don't want anything. And then my buddy, he comes over there because he was around the corner doing something. I don't know what he was doing. I don't really want to know what he was doing, but he was around the corner. He comes around the corner. He says, hey. He said, what you want? You want something to drink? I said, I don't drink. He said, get him a soda. So they go get me a soda. And I'm sitting there sipping on my soda. And this one girl that got me the soda, she wouldn't leave me alone. She stayed close to me. I mean, like rubbing my shoulder close to me, okay? She said, you okay? I said, I'm just fine. I said, I've never been in one of these places before. She said, you kidding? I said, no. I said, I really had no reason to come in one of these places before. I said, see, here's my thing. I said, I hope you don't be offended by what I'm going to say to you. I said, if I can't take one of y'all home, there's no sense in me being here. I said, because I don't want to just sit here and look. The looks don't do nothing for me. I said, and I ain't got the money to take nobody home. I don't have the money to take anybody home, okay? So just being here watching you guys dance, okay. And then here's the kicker. I'm watching my friend, my coworker. I can't say it was a friend. My coworker go up there to the stage. There's like 5 or 6 of them around the stage, and they're standing there with their toes to the stage, right? And they just standing there. I'm like, why are they standing against the stage like that? Why are they standing against the stage like that? I'm like, and then I see the girls dancing, and they come over close to them, and I said, oh my gosh, no. And then they be handing the girls the dollar bills, got the dollar bills out. One of them have a dollar bill in his mouth, so she could take it out of his mouth. I'm like, this looks pathetic. Oh, don't want to say that anybody in here is pathetic in the chat, okay? That's just my view of it, okay? Okay. I'm like, no, this is not really happening, right? And they all standing up there, and the girls come by and dance, and they come by and they grab the dollar bill, and I'm like, oh dear. Really? So this is what they're doing. And I'm like, okay, so I take another sip, and then I was like, this girl is rubbing my shoulder. I don't know who this chick is. She's just rubbing my shoulder with, topless, but she's rubbing my shoulder. Actually was feeling pretty good because she kind of gave me a little massage. No, she's not. I said, I hope you're not going to get paid because I have no money. She said, no, it's okay. It's okay. I said, oh, no, sure. But anyway, I'm watching them. And oh my God, the guy I work with, he's over there. He's just drooling like crazy. I said, wait a minute. He's got a wife. What is his problem? He does not have an ugly wife, okay? He does not have an ugly wife. He's got a really pretty wife. I don't even know what he's doing with her, truthfully, because he shouldn't have that pretty. But anyway, I'm like, is this dude serious? This is what he does when he comes here? Perfect example. Money can't buy you love. I ain't buying no love for nobody. But anyway, this girl's still rubbing my back and everything. And I'm not coming up with no money. I guess the story was for from your younger days. So I'm like, oh my gosh. I said, and I'm looking at the other guys standing around the stage, and they going through the same thing. I'm like, really? Is this what y'all do in these clubs? And oh, dear, 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 dear. Then my coworker comes up to me after he gets off the stage, after that one dance is done. He comes up and he says, hey, I'm going to get you a room. I said, you don't need to get me no room. He said, no, I'm serious. I want one of the girls to take you to the room. I said, no. And the one standing back here, I'll go to the room with him. I was like, oh, God. And then this other girl comes up, right? And she comes up, and she's standing there in front of me doing this. Can I go with him? And I'm looking at her. I said, that's a him. That is not a her. There's no way that's a her. I said, no way. I said, that is not a her standing there. I said, come on, I ain't born yesterday. And then my friend says, hey, you know what? I'll go to the room with you. I'm looking at him. I said, he does not know that's a him? I said, oh, this is going to get serious. If he goes to the room with this him, I'm like, oh my gosh, he doesn't know that's a him? I mean, I know that's a him. The Adam's apple was talking to me, right? I'm like, dude, take this one instead. Here's a girl right here. Take that. No, I don't want that. I don't want her. I don't want her. No, I don't want to go to the room. I'm up here. I don't want to go to the room, dude. I'm like, oh my goodness gracious. And then he says, I forgot what she said her name was. Midnight Dance or whatever it was. My name is Midnight. I said, I bet it is. You're going to the room with her. Okay. I said, no, I'll just sit out here. He said, all right, all right, all right. And this girl sitting here, she said, I'm so glad you're here. I said, really? She said, because, most men around here are all over me trying to touch and feel on me and this and that. I said, I ain't here for all that. I said, I can't take you home, darling. So why am I going to touch and feel on you? I am not going to get myself heated up and I can't take you home. And I am not paying for it. She goes, and I'm watching my coworker walk off to this room with this girl that I know is a him. After I'm watching her walk off with him, I'm looking at the back of both of them, and they walk like dudes. With a little twist on the other one, okay? I'm like, oh, okay. That's his choice. He's got this beautiful wife at home. And he's, woo-wee. So I'm like, well, you should not be doing that around me. I'm like, ooh-wee. So he goes back there for about 15 minutes. In 15 minutes, he comes back, right? When he comes back, he's got this smile. I see him come out of the room. He got this smile on his face and everything. I was like, oh my gosh. Okay, dude. And I'm up here I'm smiling. Because see, right now, I got 4 ladies at my table. I got 4 ladies at my table. They were all ladies, right? 4 ladies at the table because I wasn't trying to be like the other guys. So they come around something different. So they came around me and they just love being around me, right? And a couple of the managers came out, hey girls, let's start moving on. Let's start moving because I wasn't shelling out no money. So they said, okay, we'll be back. See you in a little bit. Okay. And they get on the dance and they blowing me kisses and everything on the floor, right? And he comes over and says, dude, what are you doing with 4 women? I said, you left me by myself. And then he looked at him and said, and they blowing you kisses? Dude, did you spend all that whole $20 I gave you? I said, no, you probably spent all that $100 just now in that room. And I don't think you know what you took in that room, though. I'm like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. But yeah, so after he's standing there and the girls go off stage and then he started blowing me all these kisses, right, from the stage. They said, wait a minute, why are they blowing you kisses? I said, I don't know. I'm just sitting there. You the one brought me here. Oh, I know, you got game. So, took the dirt roll for 105. I guess he did. I said, you know, we probably should get ready to go. He said, really? Look at them. They're all smiling. They all looking at you, waving at you, da 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 da. I said, yeah, that's right. Go stand up there. And just, why don't you just go up there and stand there for a little bit? You know, you still got $5 on you, don't you? I said, wait a minute. Here, I got some dollars. Go up there, stand up there, and get them girls them dollars. Now, why don't you get them girls them dollars? No, that's your money. You go get them dollars. Go up there. Go up there and hang out. So he goes up. It's all right. He goes up there and he stands up there and does his thing. That is the most desperate looking men I've ever seen in my life standing up around that stage. Okay. There's no, okay. I'm not offended. I hope I'm not offending none of the guys that's in here. I am not going to stand up there and look desperate because I don't need to be desperate. But standing up there, you look like you need to be desperate. Okay? So, I'm like, oh, no, 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 no. Okay, first of all, I didn't really like the idea of being there because truthfully, I was like a well-known semi-celebrity in town, and I didn't need everybody to see me in there. So I couldn't just do anything. I just sat there and watched. But these people don't watch the news, so they didn't know what was going on. So, because I would have been really big trouble. They knew who I was. But anyway, it's because they think the ones up there actually want them, not them. I know, Serpent. I know. It looks so desperate. And I'm sitting back here in the back, and I ain't got to go nowhere. And I already know me. And when I had four women sitting back there at my table, and I wasn't shelling out $1 at all, and I had four. And that's why the managers came and made a move because I wasn't shelling out no money. But they kept coming back by me. That's, so the thing about that story is that was the first and only time I've ever been in one of those places. And I see no reason to go back in one again. Oh my gosh. Men don't have the display of desperation. It's a choice. I can't. I mean, the desperation that looked on their face. And then, I'm still sitting there observing before we left because he was still up there in the front, right? And then there over in the corner, you can tell who had the real big money because he had a whole lot of girls all over him, almost sitting in his lap and all that kind of stuff. I said, this is what you got to do? I said, that's total desperation when you got to come in here and pay that much money to have him sit on. He had like 5 or 6 women. I had 4 and I wasn't paying $1. He had 5 or 6. I had 4. And I didn't pay $1. And he's like, dude, that's desperation. I was like, I don't belong in here. This is not my place. So when my friend, when my coworker got done, right? No, Henry, don't lie. No, remember the clubs with Laughlin. Oh, Laughlin, nah. I didn't go to that club in Laughlin. Oh, I had a girlfriend when I went to Laughlin. So I went with a girl, but I didn't go into the club. No, 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 no. Although she probably would have freaked out, but that's just her thing. But anyway, I think you can find love on the open waters. Just saying. So yeah, so that was my experience with a dollar bill that I never spent. I'm like, wow, you guys are that desperate. I said, no. But I'm telling you, the whole standing up around the stage was way more than I could handle. And then the coworker going to the room with this girl that I know had an Adam's apple. I'm like, dude, if I was that guy, I'd take your lady from you that you got at home. But I wasn't that guy. I'm not that guy. I'm not gonna mess with him. But she left him after a while. Yeah, she left him after a while. Because yeah, I have friends going through issues now. Her husband keeps spending all the time on streamers and gamers and obsessed over them. It's weird. No, it's not weird. That's just the way they are. Now, you know what? He playing the game, and he playing the game the way he wants to play it. You know, that game is game. You know what I'm saying? He playing the game the way he wants to play it. Yeah, she might want to move on from that because it's not going to get better. Not going to get better, Serpent. Definitely a fine line. Yeah, if he doing all that, nah, it's not going to get better. After a few drinks, I doubt he even noticed that. Yeah, I was driving. That's why, too, Doretto. I was driving, so I didn't care if he drank. I didn't care. Didn't care at all. Didn't care. So, Jamie, it's just a man thing. I'm just not that kind of guy. I don't need that, okay? I'm just not that guy, all right? It's just a guy thing, but not this guy. Woo! Carrie White, what's up, Carrie? Yo, I just hit the. Okay, Carrie White, stop smoking. But yes, that was my experience at the club. You know what I'm saying? At the club. Yeah. You know, at the club. So what? So what is a woman's thing? Okay, Jamie, have you been to one of those where all the men are dancing around you and humping on your knees and stuff like that and pushing their two ship in front of you and all that kind of stuff? Have you been to one of those like thunder down unders? Guys, ask your woman, has she been to a thunder down under or does she want to go see a thunder down under? Take a honey pack and a rhino pills from the gas station. It'll fix it. I don't even want to know I know about that, Doretto. I don't even want to say I know about that crap. I don't even want to say I know about that, Doretto. I really don't. That's funny, Doretto. Oh my God. Oh crap. Henry caught me. Yes. Jamie, you know. I already know, Jamie. we somehow we semi-connected, Jamie. You know what I'm saying? Let's go to Thunder Down Under this week. I am not going no Thunder Down Under. No, 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 no. Hey man, it's been a minute. How have you been? Been fine, Jack. We're just talking about going to the place where you spend that dollar standing at the stage. That's what we just got finished talking about. It's just an experience that I had. And somebody mentioned $1. So I had to throw it out there. Oh, pipe down. It's your daddy here telling you to chill out. Oh, the king. What's up? But it was not that great, honestly. Jamie. Did you let your hair down, Jamie? Or did you keep it up? Just asking. Just asking. I've been stressed lately. You got any advice? How old are you, Jack? I'll call you and call up a couple buddies. We'll bring Thunder Down Under. No, you can keep Thunder Down Under moving. My ex-girlfriend had a calendar to Thunder Down Under. I was like, oh my gosh. No, thank you. Won't say. You won't say? Then I can't help you, dude. Oh, in middle school? Oh, dear. Okay. So why are you stressed in middle school? You almost done, dude. Do you know how fast that time gonna go by? You're gonna be out of middle school before you know it. In the high school, then they're gonna be talking about college. You know, before you know it, you're gonna be up there. Oh my gosh, I gotta go to college after this. Or shoot, I'm done. Oh, hold on. Let me catch up. Dude, ain't no sense of getting scared. It's happened to all of us. I already went through all that. And I'm still smiling. Oh, you still in middle school too? It's going to go by fast. Enjoy it while you can. Enjoy it. Yeah, going to 8th grade. See, enjoy it while you can. I'm serious. Enjoy those days. Because once they're gone, they are gone. You know what I'm saying? Once all that time is gone, I keep thinking about back there, guys. I am older. Back there when I was in middle school and things like that. Like, you know what? There's girls in there I wanted to talk to. And now, if I would have known me now back then, there wouldn't have been a girl down there I wouldn't have talked to. So, hey, if you see one that you really like, let her know you like her. Don't be scared. Let her know. Because you might be surprised. You might be surprised. If there's one that you like, let her know you like her. And then walk away. And see if she don't come following you. If she don't come following you, then that's not the one for you. Henry, you only 52, duh. Well, Jamie, hey. Well, Jamie, you know I got to just do this. I would try. I've been nervous. See, Jack, I knew that's what your problem was. No. Jack, let me say this to you, Jack. Not I will try. You will do it. Just go do it. Just go up to her. And she'll say, what do you want? I just want to tell you that I like you. That's all. Okay? And if you got time, let me know. And then say, have a good day and walk off. And just be cool about it, dude. Just be cool. Just walk off. If she come chasing after you, you know you got her. I'm telling you, you know you got her. You got to be smooth, dude. You got to be smooth. Hey, man, I like your glasses. Well, thank you for liking my glasses. I confess to the boy. I liked, and he really called me a bunch of nasty things, and now I'm scared to date people. You know what? Then he wasn't for you, darling. Sweetheart, he wasn't for you. Okay? Don't worry about that. All of them aren't like that. All of them aren't like that. He just wasn't for you. I wish my first wife would have said that thing to me, so I would have went on to somebody else. But no, she didn't say it. I went and got married to her, and then she said it. So you getting it good now. As long as they say it before you get married, you good. But don't be afraid. There's always another one. Love is always right around the corner. Don't give up, peeps. Hey, man, I like it. We should. A captain's chair for you from Star Trek. Yes, a captain's chair sounds really good to me, Joe. Some people are straight up assholes, to be frank. We can't change them. Yep, that's right. Then you don't pay attention to them. You don't pay attention to those serpent. Once they like that, just move on. You ain't never got to pay attention again. They ain't paying your bills. They ain't taking care of you. They ain't going to be there when you're sick. So you know what? Why are you worried about it? Don't even pay attention to them. Let them go. Like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. And please hit that thumbs up if you haven't hit the thumbs up yet. I appreciate you. Yes, I do. Breaking hearts since grade school. Oh, goodness. Trish. Hello, Trish. Trish likes fish. The ones you eat? Because I sure like eating some fish. Hi, Trish. How you doing, Trish, darling? How you been? Come on in. We just in here talking about relationships, and I'm helping out some of these kids that's in middle school. You know, they're feeling a little depressed and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, goodness gracious. Dorito. Broken some hearts since. I have not broken a woman's heart ever. Let me think about that. I have never broken a woman's heart ever. You know something? Since y'all got me talking, hold on. I'll be right back. I got to clean my nostrils. Hold on a second. Okay. Oops. Try it again. Somehow, he looks like he's trying to cause me trouble back there. Me and that robot, we're going to have a talk tonight. Yeah, it looked like he moved again. Oh, Happy's in the house. Hey, Happy. Yes. It's been a while. Ooh, wee. It's my stick. Yes, I remember you. It's my stick. Yes, I remember you. Oh, goodness gracious. Whew. Man, I tell you, back in the day when I was in school, I had to tell you guys this. Okay, since I'm on these little stories, um, you broken hearts, Henry. Okay, no, I haven't. I would have if I would have went to my class reunion. Let me tell you, the next reunion they have, I'm flying out there. Okay. Let me tell you. Uh, just celebrate my dad's birthday last night. He's 54. He hates birthdays, but he doesn't know it. All right, happy birthday to your dad. Okay. um, yes, my stepmom hates birthdays. Well, then don't buy her nothing for her birthday. It's okay. And if she don't get you nothing, she's your stepmom. Remember that. Let's see. You should be Admiral from Star Trek. No, I'm gonna be a captain. Well, Admiral's good. Admiral would be good in Star Trek. I could be a good admiral. But anyway, let's go back. back a little further because everybody keeps saying I've broken some hearts. Now, let me tell you, my friend finally got a hold of me back when I was in high school, right? Yeah, because he goes to all the reunions, he goes to all the stuff, da 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 da. Hello, Jennifer Knight, how you doing? Thank you for coming in. Well, he goes to all this stuff, right? I've never been to a high school reunion, never, never been, right? I'm sort of sorry I missed out on that, but he sent me the pictures of all the girls that we used to go to school with that was at the high school reunion, right? I'm like looking at them, I'm like, ooh, I remember her. I remember her. I remember her. I remember that one and that one. Not one of them girls would give us the time of day because they was too busy chasing after basketball guys, right? The guys that play basketball, they was chasing after them. They wouldn't give up me and my friend. It's the time of day. But no, this one that I sort of really liked her, her name was Vicky. And I'm looking at her and she's married, right? My friend was there and she was all over him. She was all over my two friends that we was hanging out with, and she wouldn't give us the time of day back then, right? But no, she's all over them. Yeah. I would have played the game with all of them. Let me tell you. Hi, Jennifer. Yes, that them girls. Oh my. Okay, they're women now. They're old women. Okay, and some of them didn't age well. All right, I'm just gonna say some of them didn't age well at all. And I'm like, ooh, and I'm looking at them. I'm like, she wouldn't even give me the time. She wouldn't even look at me back then. I said, And my friend was there, right? And he was sending me pictures of him with the girls, right? The girls that we had crushes on, but they wouldn't give us the time of day. And he's up there, oh, I'm gonna try and talk to this one because her husband died and da 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 da. I said, okay. I said, wait a minute, the husband that she wouldn't give you the time of day over because she thought he was the best thing going, and now you're gonna talk, and she said she'll talk to you now. So you leftovers? No, that's not the way you do that, dude. First of all, she ain't the girl before. You should look at the way she looks now. I'm like, dude, nah, you still fantasizing over the way she used to look. Cause she no. you know, I'm like, no way. I do miss Harry. I dated him when I was in junior high school. Okay, for a couple of months. He was sweet, respectable man. We kissed twice. We kissed twice. Oh, that's so sweet, Jamie. you know, I'm like, my God, just looking at these girls, they're now women. And then he sends me this group picture of all of them. And I'm looking at them like, ooh, y'all did not age well at all. Because my friend, he was my best friend, right? He's looking sharp in his suit, right? My other friend is with him. It was the four of us. The one guy he passed away, but the four of us. So there's two of them. Hey, Kate. Who was that? Kate, Kathy. Thank you, Kathy. And then there was two of them. Okay, the two that was there. He sent me the pictures of them two the guys together. And they looking sharp as heck, right? They looking sharp. And I'm looking at these girls that we couldn't talk to because they was looking after the guys that played basketball. They was after sports jocks, right? Henry has found a football. He was a football. Woo! See, football player. See, there you go. My dad has some funny Navy stories. Okay, Jennifer. And they probably do. But yeah, so they asked a girl out last year and she had a trip planned during the dance and didn't know. Okay, she said, but then after the dance happened, awkward, we never got together. Oh, so bad. My brother never went to high school because He got his GED at 16. Well, hey, there you go. If I could have got that mine at 16, I probably no. I graduated when I was 17, so I went through the whole process. I graduated high school at 17, so I was just there. Okay, I was actually one of the smart kids, so I graduated at 17. Trying to guess how old I am. Dominica, I have no idea how old you are, Dominica. Being young is totally rough. Somewhere at 11, 10, 11, 12. 11, 12. You're 11. Dominica, you're 11. But, so, but yeah, I mean, oh my gosh, it's so funny to see them pictures of these girls that we had these crushes on back then, right? But there's two girls. Okay, there's two girls that I had serious crushes on that weren't in any of the pictures. They weren't in any of the pictures, so they didn't show up. And then here's the thing: they also had a list of all the classmates that passed away. So he sent me that list so I could see all of them that passed away. And I'm looking on the list and saying, okay, so none of the girls I had crushes on were passed away and they weren't there. I'm like, man, so I don't get to see them. I'm curious about what they look like. There was one, this girl was the hottest girl in our class. Serpent, do you have a crush? Oh, goodness. It's Dominica. I see. Dominique. Sorry, Dominique. You're Dominique. You are 11. But no, and I'm still looking for that girl because I'm curious where she is. She was the hottest one that was in our class. Because she had something all the other girls didn't have. Are you talking about me, Henry? Jamie? Graduated in 95. Oh, shoot. You a baby girl. Ooh, wee. You just a baby girl. Oh my goodness. Let's see. One girl in my class is named Marley, and she is so mean to me, but because she's a girl, but you know what I mean, right? Oh gosh. Okay. Dominic. Okay, Dominic, that's the way they are. You know what? Go find another one, Dominic. There's always another one. Servant, yeah. And she's nearly shoulder to shoulder to me, but I was too dumb to notice the signs. So, never went anywhere. I was paranoid. She said no. Oh, Serpent. Yeah, I know. Back in the day, you know, we're still talking about dating. Are we just talking about getting together? That's all. That's all. My cat, that's all we're talking about. There is so many in the sea. Yes, every time I went on vacation as a teen, I was remembered that there are a lot of beautiful women out there. Yes, there are, my cat. But yeah, that is amazing. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, the prettiest girl in school, Okay, in my time, this girl had a shape you wouldn't believe, right? Because back in my time, they didn't have no shape. The women back in my time, they didn't have no shape. They didn't. This one did. She did. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. It can be nice. Yeah, this one had a shape. Her name was Monica. I'll never forget that. Monica. Yes, sirree. And the wildest thing about that, me and her had a blast after school and nobody even knew. She had a boyfriend, all right, but he was out of school. He was too busy playing a game with some girls out of school. You know what I'm saying? But she didn't know that. Yeah, she had an hourglass shape. She was, she was the woman in our school. She was. And we had a blast after school. Nobody knew we were together after school, okay? Nobody, even my friends, when I told them, I said, do you know me and her were together? I said, why y'all think I didn't walk home with y'all in the evenings? They said, because you was down at the other school teaching the little kids. I said, yeah, but she was with me. What do you mean she was with you? Because she decided she wanted to try it out. So I said, yeah, that's a robot behind you. Cool. Hey, Barry, what's up, Barry? Hold on, gotta give Barry a little view. There you go, Barry. Just because you knew through here, Barry. There you go. Yes, there's a robot behind me. Yes. I always got to show him. Yes. Everybody should have one. Anyway, yes. Her name was Monica. I'll never forget Monica. I want to see Monica so bad again. She might be totally gruesome right now. She might be totally gruesome. Fire. Like, do they move? Nope, they don't do anything right now. That one keeps irritating me because his lights keep moving for some reason. I don't know why his light is moving, but it is. It's Jamie. But back then, I was terrified of rejection. Even though looking back now, it was obvious. Serpent. See, did you ever want to know what happened with her after high school? Nope, I still can't find her. My cat, I can't find her. I can't find Monica. I looked her up through all kinds of ways. I cannot find that woman. And then I put it out to my friend. Oh, shoot. He didn't get back with me. I got to get back with him because I know he can ask that one girl. She knows everything, where she went. Thank you, Barry. Appreciate you. Yes. But yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Amanda. Hi, my name is Evelyn. Hello, Evelyn. How are you doing tonight, Evelyn? Ooh, excuse me. Oh, goodness. Yes, we are in here just talking. Well, good, Evelyn. We're just basically in here talking about back in the day when we were in high school. You know, a lot of us had some good times in high school. A lot of us had some bad times. A lot of us, you know, I just had a blast. High school, I had a blast through high school. Because first of all, I was a nerd. Yeah, you never would think that, right? I was a nerd. I used to wear a lab jacket all the time. Yes. I had a lab jacket that I covered up my clothes with all the time. Mine was terrible, terrible, terrible. What? What do you mean, Evelyn? What? A nerd got with. Yes, Happy. The nerd got with Monica. Yes. The baddest girl in class. First of all, her boyfriend was not there because he was out of school already. So none of the guys would mess with her because she had a boyfriend out of school. So she wouldn't give them the time of day. Well, you know. Jamie, math and chemistry in it. Yeah, I was a math nerd and I was a chemistry nerd. And I was a chess champ too at the same time. I used to play chess. So I was one of the chess champs of the school. So I was a real nerd. Real nerd. Taking major skills. It didn't take no skill whatsoever to pull her. All you gotta do is be nice. All you gotta be, you know what? You either gotta be nice or be mean to them. Searching for the Monica. I wore drop jeans and black metal and shirts. You always got to have your own style. And I wore a lab. Okay, my lab jacket. Hey, Henry. Hey, BM. It was Monica smart. Monica was a very smart girl. Yeah, she was beautiful and smart. She had it all. She had it all. Monica had it all. But she was the girlfriend of a guy that was out of school. I, I wasn't trying to hook up with Monica. I didn't treat Monica nice until after school. Did you do time chess? Did you do time chess playing at some point? No, I never got a chance to play time chess playing. We didn't do that back then in that day. We just played chess. We just played. Well, they gave us a time that we should be done. So we was hoping that we would be done at a certain time. We didn't have no hit the little clock thing. No, I never played that. What time is it? Okay. Cops are going crazy out there again. So yeah. Yes. So yeah, Monica was yeah. Every guy wanted a Monica, okay? That's what I'm talking about. That's why I'm saying she was the hottest one in school. Because every guy wanted a Monica, but they couldn't get Monica. Yeah, because Monica was she had a boyfriend. But they didn't know. After school, Monica played around. Oh, wait. Monica played around after school. Ooh. So yeah, Big Henry from Block. Yeah, it was just hilarious. I didn't even understand. I totally. And the thing was, I wasn't even trying to be with the girl. Okay. All right. Read last message. Happy? Any tips on the pull this Monica style girl? I kind of nerdy myself. Yeah, all right. It looks like side thing. Okay, happy? Let me tell you how Monica, and I didn't pull her. It was just me, okay? What I was doing, let me tell you what I was doing at first, okay? There was a grade school. I was in high school, right? Me and Monica was in high school. And we were I think we were in the 12th grade. Yeah, we were in the 12th grade. We was getting ready to get out of school. So we did the 12th grade, right? Flash your we were in the 12th grade, and here's what happened. I had a English teacher that had made arrangements with the grade school that was across our field, across our football field, on the other side of our school, the grade school over there that I went to when I was a kid, right? She, my English teacher made a little thing. She said, "Hey, Henry, how would you like to go and down there and help the kids read?" They said they need some of our kids to go down and read. And she didn't just ask me; she asked the whole class. Nobody wanted to go. I said, and I wasn't a reader, and I hated reading actually. But I said, you know what? I'll do it. I said, yeah, I'll do it. She said, okay. So I started going down there and helping these kids read. For a while there, I had like 3 or 4 kids come into my little class that they put us over in a closet basically, and I was helping them read and do their homework and stuff. Okay, so I was helping them out, and then one day, Monica said, "Where are you going after school?" I said, "I'm going down to Lane School, down to the grade school, and help the kids. I want to do that." I'm like, okay. She just came and asked me. She said, "Do you do that all the time?" I said, "Yeah, I do it almost every day. I go down there, and then from there, then I go home. I'm doing good. 44, doing good. So she said, I want to go. I'm like, hey, I'm doing just fine today. Thank you, Tegan. I said, sure. I said, here, let me ask our English teacher if that'd be okay if you go down. And I said, hey, Monica wants to go down with me down to the school to help the kids. I said, we really do need help because right now I started off with 3 kids. Now I have 19. So I almost got a classroom of kids coming to me when I get down there to help them with their reading and their homework. I said, so that would be nice to help me out. She said, oh, sure, Monica, yes, you can go do that. I'm like, oh dear. I said, y'all just handed me this girl? It was nice. But anyway, yeah. So she started going down there with me. I said, okay, well, come on, we'll go down. So after school, me and Monica always disappeared together. And nobody really paid attention to it because I was the nerd and nobody wanted to pay attention to me. And she was the best looking girl, but nobody would pay attention to her because she had a boyfriend outside school. They didn't know we was taking off after school together. So we was down there and I showed her how I was going with the kids and teaching the kids to the point where they ended up giving us a classroom, an empty classroom because we had so many kids we were helping with their homework and reading. It was great. That's what I did. I will never forget the part. And then on the way home, I would always tell her, I'm going to walk you all the way home because I don't want you being out here by yourself. She said, really? I said, yeah. I said, is your mother going to come get? No, she don't get off work till such and such. I said, oh, okay. I said, I'll walk you home because it's up my way. But we'll go, you just show me which way you would go home and I'll walk you up there. I said, so where's your boyfriend at? He's not going to pick you up? Oh, no, he's not going to pick me up. He never gets a chance to pick me up from school because he's so busy doing something. I'm like, oh, okay. So I walked her home. Do you know? Wow. I never dated. I didn't date her. We was just hanging out and being close to each other. I mean, really close when we got to her house because her mom wasn't home. But yeah, that was my day. Yeah, I would like to see Monica again. I'm just curious what happened to Monica. Yep, I would walk her home every day. Every day, I would walk her home. And my friends, and I would walk to school with my friends, right? Because the way she got to school, her mother would bring her to school every morning and then go to work. So she got a ride to school. But coming home, she would walk with me. I didn't even need a car. I was fine walking her home every day. Every day. Did you hold it? No, we didn't hold hands. She had a boyfriend. Why would we hold hands? We weren't dating till we got to her house. Till we got to her house. So nobody knew. No, I mean, this went on for the whole 12th grade because we started this right after I started with them kids. And nobody knew me and her had a relationship going. Oh, wait, there was one thing that happened. Valentine's Day. Now, this was crazy. Oh, no, wait, the story got crazier, Happy. Valentine's Day. Okay, me and Monica, every time we got around each other, we would talk to each other or we snarl at each other or something, right? or she'd bump me and push me into the locker or something like that. And then I was like, okay, you wait. And she bumped me and pushed me into the locker again. She was always acting like she was a bully. She was always bullying me. But yeah, but anyway, that was cool. But anyway, she would do that. And then Valentine's Day, all the guys was going around kissing their girlfriends, right, on Valentine's Day. And I was standing right there by Monica's locker, and I'm watching this guy kiss his girlfriend. Monica came up to her locker. She was standing right there, opening her locker, and she's watching these guys after they kiss the girlfriends. Then they walk off, right? And she looks sad. I turned her around and I put this big old kiss on her, and she kissed back and held me real tight. And then I walked away. And all them girls said, "Oh my gosh, did that just happen?" The girls was like, "Did he just do that?" I have no idea. I just had to do it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want her feeling sad. I didn't want her feeling sad. You think she felt sad after that? She just stood there and I walked away. And she didn't move for a while. I just walked away. That evening, when we got out of school and went down to the kids to teach them how to read and stuff like that, while I was going down, she said, "I can't believe you did that to me." I said, "What?" "I can't believe you kissed me like that." I said, "You kissed back? So what are you talking about?" I said, "I would have felt bad if you wouldn't have kissed back, but you kissed back and didn't want to let go." She said, "All right, so I did, but I didn't know you was going to do that in front of everybody." I said, "You look like you needed one." She said, "I did." I said, I know it's funny. I know this is one of them nights that I was just kind of crazy. Yeah, it's always the kiss. I, Somehow that's why I want to see her again. I want to see if she forgot that, because that was one of the greatest things that we did. Okay, not the greatest, but that was one of the good things that we used to do. But yeah, that could be yeah, happy. It could be a movie, just like it's a story right now. I'm telling you the story. It's like a love story that didn't end right, because neither one of us knew what happened after we left school. You know what I'm saying? This is not the story time. This is not the story time you expected. Karen, she really I mean, every day, every day. Henry, you were so romantic. Who would have thought? That's that's just ooh wee. Hold on a second. Let me do this. Yep. So that's one of the things that I'm just curious if she ever thought about that. Henry, no, not every day. Every day was in school. Every day. We kissed each other every day. Not one of them kids in school was kissing every day. Not one of them kids in school was kissing every day. But me and Monica, we were. We were close every day. But we couldn't say we were boyfriend, girlfriend. So yes. College days, nah, there wasn't no women in my college. Nah. There wasn't no women in there I wanted to mess with. But yeah. Monica is the only girl through school that I was with every day of school. It was so bad. We couldn't even get sick because we didn't want to not be with each other every day. I got to get off the bed. Glad I can stay and stream Henry Grace. All right, Happy. I hope you learned something out of this, Happy. Oh, shoot. What about you? Tegan, not every day. Every day. Tegan, every day. Get her boyfriend. Her boyfriend never knew. He never knew. He never. He showed up to school one time. I remember he showed up to school one time, and I don't even remember what he came there for. I don't even remember what he looked like. And I don't. And she didn't even kiss him goodbye when he left. Yeah, she. You know what? She didn't even kiss him goodbye when he left. I don't even remember what he looks like, but I know he wasn't. He was out of school. Yeah, he brought something to her, but I don't know what it was. But I don't know. What did she look like? What did she look like in there? Do you remember her eyes? I have a picture of her still. I got a picture out of the yearbook. Yeah, she is in our yearbook. And I said, I have a picture. I have a picture of her. And she was the prettiest girl that was in school then. My goodness gracious. No makeup. Didn't have all the lipstick on. Didn't have the fake lashes. Didn't have the fake hair. She didn't have no fake this and fake that. She was just an average, beautiful woman. Wow. That's why I said I really want to see her again. I really want to see what happened to her. So tomorrow I got to text my friend and say, hey, did you ask one of them where is she at? I want to know. Didn't realize you were Mr. Steele, your girl back in the day. I wasn't trying to take that girl. Shoot. Do you know she made the first move? I don't make the first move. When I got her home, the first time I walked her home and we went in her house and she shut the door, she was on me like crazy. I'm like, oh, so this is why I'm here. Yeah, she was naturally beautiful. Naturally beautiful. She didn't have no fake hair, no lashes, none of that kind of stuff. Didn't have no makeup on. She was just naturally beautiful. And she had long hair. Yep. Yep. That's what it was. You can go by your old neighborhood to see if anyone knows. And now that neighborhood the neighborhoods back there have changed since I've been there. That house is still there. The house that we went to, her mother's house is still there. That would be so creepy if I went there and she answered the door. All right, see you later, Tegan. Thank you for coming in. I hope you enjoyed the story, Tegan. Oh my gosh. But yes. But I'm going to ask my friend. I'm going to leave my friend a message tomorrow and see if he can check with the girls and see if they know where she is. Because I would really like to talk to her again. Just not to get with her, just see how she's doing. You know what I'm saying? Because every day of our high school, of 12th grade, we were together. Every day except Saturday and Sunday. Every day after that, we were together. Yep. Every day. And I have said we kissed every day. Now, one of them kids in school was kissing every day, but me and her. And she wasn't even my girlfriend. So yeah, so there's a story. Yeah. Yeah. So I know y'all wasn't expecting that story, but oh yeah, so y'all got two stories. Y'all got the dollar story and y'all got a love story. A high school love story. Wait a minute, I gotta write that down because I gotta put that in my thing. Y'all got the dollar story and the high school love story. When was the very last time you saw? Last time I saw her was when we walked across the stage, and I didn't see her no more after that. Because after school, after we graduated from high school, she never called me, never. Wait a minute, I don't think we ever talked on the phone. We've never talked on the phone because we didn't have cell phones back then. And she's never called me at my parents' house, and I never called her at hers because we only met after school every day. Natural is best. Some makeup is fine, but I hate it pastes plastered on like damn. Yep, I can't do that. Yeah, serpent. See, it's so hard to get a woman like that. That's totally natural. I'm gonna say back in my day, most of the women were always natural. They didn't have fake eyelashes back then in my day. They didn't have all that makeup. They had lipstick, but they didn't have a lot of makeup. And a lot of girls didn't like wearing lipstick. And that was fine. Ooh wee. The $1 and vinegar. Ooh, goodness, good. All right, so I gotta write that down. Love story. High school love. That's what it was. High school love story. And it was so funny. Fine, Monica. It was so funny because see, I saw several of those natural beauty girls in my life. Most of them were strangers that I saw on vacation. Yes, Charles. What's that? See, the menu of Masterworks. Oh, love green bean casserole and scalloped potatoes. Okay. See, when was the very last? Okay, so okay. Fine, Monica. That would be a story again, Jamie, if I find Monica. Oh, goodness. Those days were special. No makeup. The days before Zell and Dominic contributed back. No, that's fashion. Yep. School love. High school love. Oh my goodness gracious. Yes. Cause I'm just yeah, see now okay, wait. I got called my buddy Roger. Tomorrow I'm gonna call my buddy Roger and I'm gonna tell him to get a hold of oops. I glitched there for a second. Thank you for that 100 fish sticks. Who the heck is fish sticks? Who's coming here as fish sticks? Thank you, fish sticks. But no, I'm gonna call my buddy Roger tomorrow and say, hey, get a hold of Vicky. I know you know how to get a hold of her. So Henry, Monica was your first. No, I didn't love her. We was just having a good time together. That was not a first love. She could be my girlfriend. You don't follow somebody who can't be your girlfriend. You don't fall in love with somebody that can't be your girlfriend. Are you kidding? All that, all that time, if I, she would have broke my heart. No, see, I couldn't put my heart into it because she had somebody else. She couldn't put her heart into it because she had somebody else. But it was like we had nobody else but us the time we were together. What have to do with? I worked with him. He's not bad. Mostly misunderstood. Oh, goodness. Thank you, fish sticks. Yes. Beauty can be found anywhere. Yes, it can be found anywhere, but I haven't found it in a while. Not in a while. Okay. Got to call Roger tomorrow. Got to get a hold of Roger. Because Roger got to put the word out. And I figure if he talked to Vicky, that Vicky girl, she can talk to all the rest of the girls. Because she's like on that high school committee thing. So she can talk to all the rest of the girls and find out where Monica is. because I can't find her. The thing is, they didn't say anything about her, and then she wasn't on that. Okay, she wasn't on that list either. Was Vicky a friend of Monica? Vicky, Vicky knew Monica. Well, Vicky, all the girls knew Monica because, like I say, she was the hottest girl there. But there was three other girls that kind of hot like Monica. Okay, there was three other girls, maybe four. I say four other girls that was hot like Monica, but they was all chasing after the basketball guys. Okay, they was chasing after the sports guys. Uh, but you know the pursuit that already from the name, but I don't assert my assumptions. Consider them now depends on the definition of devils, Charles. Oh, you guys are all into something else. But yeah, so this could be interesting. Yeah, so tomorrow, yeah, I'm gonna put that call out to Roger and see. Because Vicky should know where she is. Because she knows all the other girls that would know where she is. Because all the other girls wanted to be her friend. And they were. Most of the other girls were her friend. They were all mostly friends together. That's why it shocked her on Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day was the shock. And let me tell you, for me to do what I did, you talk about nerve? Oh, took a lot of nerve to do what I did on Valentine's Day. You said you were. So, yes. My goodness gracious. All right. Yeah. So I definitely got to I definitely got to put the lookout for her. So that's the thing I'm going to do tomorrow. Here's on my little note thing here, and I will do it tomorrow to look for her. Wow. That's kind of cool though to think about it. Because if she turned out like the other girls, I'm not gonna be disappointed. I'm not gonna be disappointed, but because all the other girls, they aged so badly. There was another one. Her name was Evelyn. Man, I didn't really, I didn't pay much attention to Evelyn. I don't know why, because Evelyn was beautiful. She was beautiful in her own way, but she was beautiful. I'm not going into details here. I work with it. So she was beautiful. Evelyn was beautiful. And then Roger sent me some pictures of Evelyn and Charles. Jamie? Oh, goodness gracious. Jamie? Oh, goodness gracious. It has been so cool. I don't know what I have no clue what y'all doing, but y'all sounding awfully weird on the other half of this conversation that I'm glad I'm not in. Jamie, are you starting to step in the fire? Serpent can handle himself. Whew. Do not step out in the fire, Jamie. Serpent can handle himself. Anyway, So yes, so I am definitely going to. Oh, you know what? I don't think. Oh, I don't have it. It's on my phone. Yeah, it's on my phone. I got to get all the pictures off of my phone and put them on my computer because I would have showed you a picture of Evelyn. Evelyn was gorgeous too, and I didn't really pay attention to Evelyn. Don't know why. And then I seen Evelyn as she is today. How that much beauty can go that bad. Oh my gosh. I'm serious. How that much beauty can go to bad. That's scary. Thou shalt not cast judgment. So I'm like, oh my gosh, what a day. So yes. So yeah, so that's my goal for tomorrow. One of my goals for tomorrow is to get Roger to get a hold of Vicky and see if she can find Monica for me. That's yes. That's what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. Because I am curious about that. Now, see, I didn't think about getting Vicky to do it. So, and when they have their next little get together, I want to be there. Yes. So, this is going. Oh, you know what? And Roger did not send me a picture of that other girl while I'm thinking about it. Marie. Oh, I got to write her name down too. There's another girl that I want Roger to send me a picture of. Marie. Marie. Let's see, Marie. What was Marie's last name? Marie. I think it's hard. Ah, there it goes. I still remember that girl's last name. What the heck? Whoa. Well, anyway. Oh, my goodness. It didn't. She probably had to go. Yeah, she probably had to go. Oh, goodness gracious. Well, I know, this is one of them nights. Yes, I talked a lot tonight. I know. I passed no judgment twists. Not my words. Oh, goodness. See, what time is it? It is 10:50. It is today the ninth already? Wait a minute. Today is still the ninth. Yes, it's not Tuesday yet. Okay, I'm good. Whew. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, my. Jamie? Oh, you know, Jamie, maybe I should call and check on him. I should call and check on him, Jamie. I haven't checked on him. And I don't, because I think the girls told him not to bother me anymore. And he took it to heart. I think Bob took it to heart because he hasn't called. I know his car is still locked up in his backyard because I see the gates always locked. When I drive through there coming up my way, I see us and there's a light on in his living room. So, and I don't know if he can talk. I mean, talk. I don't know if he can get around a lot or not because he broke his hip. He might not be getting around. He might just be hobbling here and there and trying to walk. And I think the one girl next door is like babysitting him. I think she's taking care of him. you know, they sort of taking care of him and stuff like that. So, so they're taking care of Bob. Well, she's taking care of Bob. So I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, well, it could be. So, yeah, that's probably why he's not doing that, because every time something happens, she probably goes over to take care of him, because she's been the one that's been with him all this time. So I'm thinking, and I'm just curious. So you never know. Oh, goodness gracious. You never know. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, man. So sometimes you always wonder what's going to happen next in this world, and it always happens, and whether you believe it or not. And yeah. So you know what? This whole search for Monica could be a whole nother story. This whole search for Monica could be a whole nother story. Oh goodness. So yes, XX Gamer. What's up, XX Gamer? Oh my goodness gracious. So every now and then things happen that you don't expect to happen. People step into your lives and are always there for some reason. So that's okay. No. Oh goodness. I love all my people that's in here, Serpent. I love everybody. You know what I'm saying? Oh goodness. So I want you guys all to know there's a lot of things that go on in here. And it's amazing how it goes on. And sometimes things just happen. Oh my goodness gracious. Whew. So I guess the next time I talk to you guys, no, I usually just come on one day, off the next day, one day, off the next day. It depends on what I get done tomorrow, if I'm going to come on tomorrow night. We were going to find Monica. Oh, goodness. Oh, my gosh. Melissa. What's up, Melissa? Melissa? Did I say Melissa? Melissa? How you doing, Melissa? I've been doing just fine. Yes. Oh, my goodness. Melissa asked me to be her Valentine? Oh, my gosh. I've never had anyone ask me to be their Valentine before, darling. I've never had that. Serpent, I know you can handle yourself. Oh, yeah, first. Yes, Melissa, that's the first time anybody has ever asked me to be their Valentine. And unfortunately, you're probably a guy. You're probably a guy in disguise. That would be my luck. My first Valentine was from a girl, but it was really a guy in disguise. Oh my gosh! Oh dear, 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 dear. Oh goodness. I'm a woman, trust me. Woo! Dang, she is a woman. Well, thank you for that first. All right, Jamie, I'm going to take that back from you right now. Oh, goodness. Ah. But yes. So I really appreciate you, Melissa, for being the first to ever ask me to be their Valentine. That is so sweet. It is. Yes, it is. Mm, mm, mm. Whoo-wee. So like I said, it's kind of scary about all that. Just wanted to say hello. Gotta get up early, the AM. Good night, darling. Oh, shoot. Good night, sweetheart. Thank you. See you later. Sleep tight. Jamie is going off to sleep. It is, oh, I've been on here for 2 hours. Have we been putting up with me for 2 hours? Oh, can I be a second? Can I be a second to ask? Serpent. Oh, man. I think you're awesome, Serpent. I think you're awesome. I think you're awesome person, Serpent. So when you turn blue one time, Serpent, I know because you needed to be. All right. But yes, everybody that's left in here, I hope you all had a great night tonight. It's been an interesting night. And I think it's time to go to bed myself. Oh, nope, I got one more thing to do. But anyway, I will let you guys know the Monica saga. Thank you. That means, yes, Serpent. Yes, it'll be fine. You're in here. You're one of us in here. No matter what it is, you're still one of us. I'm glad you. Oh goodness. So anyway, people, I love having you here. We had a good night. There's a lot of things that go on through this channel, and I'm glad everybody was that interested in my two stories tonight. So I appreciate you all. And I probably won't be on tomorrow night, but it just depends. It just depends. But most likely won't be because I still got tons of things to get done. If not tomorrow night, it'll be the night after. So everybody have a great day tomorrow, okay? I appreciate you all. I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you.